Rest in peace, Vince Zampella. I'm sure most of you guys watching this video know who Vince Zampella is, but just in case you guys don't know, Vince Zampella was one of the leads at Infinity Ward during the golden era of Call of Duty. He helped make this game right here, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, as well as the original Modern Warfare 2, and then he left Infinity Ward and stopped making Call of Duty games, formed his own studio called Respawn Entertainment, and they made Titanfall, Titanfall 2, as well as Apex Legends, and he was also recently tasked with helping lead the developments for Battlefield 6, and I actually got a chance to meet Vince at that Battlefield 6 event. It was amazing. I got to shake his hand. I got to talk to him about how much of an impact he had on my life, and this is just a brutal video to make. It really is, but I don't want this video to just be overly sad. Obviously, it's going to be to a major extent as well, but I also just wanted to reflect on the legacy that Vince had and the games that he made, because I wouldn't be here without Call of Duty 4. Oh, okay, it's going to a cutscene. The classic, iconic cutscene. I shouldn't just be sitting here idly. I'm gonna go ahead and play one of the missions. I've talked about this before on the channel. It's here in Act 3 of the campaign for Call of Duty 4. It's no fighting in the war room. Like I was saying, if it wasn't for Call of Duty 4, if it wasn't for the original Modern Warfare, I really don't know if I'd be here making this video right now, because this mission right here, when I was first playing Call of Duty 4, I got stuck on this mission, at least when trying to beat it on Veteran. It was such a difficult mission. And I'm pretty sure it was back in 2008 when I tried to beat this mission. I could not figure out how to beat it on Veteran. So back then I got curious and I was looking up how to beat this mission on Veteran, and sure enough, there was a tutorial on how to beat this mission. And I didn't even realize that there were gaming videos on YouTube back then. And that's really how it all started for me. I saw that video and then I just started watching more gaming videos, and then I decided, hey, like, I want to take a stab at this. I also want to make gaming videos on YouTube. So this is really where it all started. I think we should go ahead and play this mission. I will not be playing it on Veteran right now because it actually just is genuinely a very difficult mission. We'll do it on regular though.
All right, let's move.
It's so classic, man. It's just so good. And that's what I was trying to say too before I got distracted. I feel like my brain is completely frazzled. I honestly can't even comprehend that this happened. But like I was trying to say, at the Battlefield 6 events, I got the absolute privilege to meet Vince Zampella, the absolute icon and legend who made these games. And granted, we only got to chat for like a minute or two, and I got to take some pictures and stuff. But even then, it was an incredible experience. I got to meet an absolute legend, an absolute icon in the gaming scene. And I got to meet one of the people who, in my opinion, made one of the best video games of all time, which is what I'm playing right now, COD 4. I've said it many times before, but I'll say it again. Call of Duty 4 is my favorite Call of Duty game of all time. It's where it all started for me. So of course I'm gonna be a little bit biased as well, but I still stand by the fact that Call of Duty 4 was very ahead of its time. And it's thanks to people like Vince Zampella that made games like this possible. And really what I find so amazing about Vince's legacy is the fact that pretty much every game he's worked on has been a masterpiece. I mean, come on, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and then deciding to completely take a massive risk like that. I'm still dying on regular, man. It's so insane to think that after making such amazing games like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, he decided to step away because he didn't want to keep making Modern Warfare games. Okay, I've got to stop dying to these nades. He decided to step away from all of that and instead pursue a new venture and make a game like Titanfall. And then him and his team, they followed that up by making Titanfall 2 after, and then, after that, Apex Legends, and Apex has been, going for quite some time. I say going for quite some time, I mean, Apex is still going strong. I personally haven't played Apex in a minute, but I really did enjoy it when it was out. And, now we have Battlefield 6. Even though I didn't get a chance to, cover it on the channel, Battlefield 6 actually won Best Audio at the Game Awards, and it was nominated for some other categories as well. But aside from that, the game has been doing very well, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it might actually be outselling Call of Duty this year. So obviously the year 2025 is not over yet, and we'll have to wait and see, but I feel like I'm, kind of getting away from the point. To find out that someone as amazing as Vince Zampella tragically passed away in a car accident at 55, it's devastating. It's heartbreaking news. I know for some of you guys watching, 55 might seem old, or at least older, but I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that someone like Vince Zampella had so much more life to live and so much more to give to the gaming community. He was such an amazing, inspirational person. And when I got the chance to meet him and, briefly talk to him, I tried to convey as much as I possibly could how much of an impact his games had on my life. I'm still trying to process my emotions and stuff. I don't want this video to just be overly sad. If anything, I think there's a really nice lesson that can be taken away from all of this. And really, it just kind of reinforces the idea that life really is too short and that anything can happen at any given moment, and we should be trying and doing our best to just live our lives to the fullest each and every single day, because you never know what could happen. Like, life really just is that fragile. It's that short. I'm gonna go ahead and save and quit here, but yeah, I've just been looking at the different news articles and stuff, and just I don't even want to believe that it's real. It's so crazy. I just hope that anyone that actually knew Vince in person, whether it's his friends or family, I hope they know how much he'll be missed, how much we loved him and the games that he made, and how much of an impact he had on a lot of our childhoods, as well as just our experience playing these games, because that's really what it was. The games he made were just genuinely very fun to play. I mean, even just using Call of Duty 4 as an example, you know, we have a prologue, 3 different acts, and an epilogue. Just an incredible campaign, and you could hunt for intel, and after collecting all of the intel, you could activate cheats, and you could just replay the campaign and have even more fun. Like, it's just so iconic. And then on top of that as well, they also added arcade mode. This was a brand new thing back then on COD 4, where you could replay the campaign or even just certain levels and try to get a high score. It made the campaign even more arcadey and fun. This is really where the idea of calling a Call of Duty game an arcade shooter kind of came from, because it wasn't just about, you know, having a super gritty or realistic campaign, which the game does, but then you could also kind of make it into a fun little arcade challenge. Like, it's things like that, the little things that made this game so good. On top of the fact that the multiplayer is incredible as well. I'm gonna see if I can find a match. Wait, do I have to log into Xbox Live? Not this. I don't really feel like doing this right now, I'm gonna be honest. But yes, Call of Duty 4's multiplayer, absolutely iconic. Okay, so my Xbox is just like being really weird, and now it doesn't want to sign in my profile, which means that it's not gonna remember any of my progress now, so that's great. But yeah, I don't really want this video to drag on for too long. I just figured I'd let you guys know. It's obviously very tragic and sad news, but at the same time, I can't not make a video on this. I really needed to share this and cover this because of how much of an impact Vince had on my life and the games that he made. And there's no doubt in my mind that he probably made a game at some point that had a major impact on your life as well. And I had to share this with you guys. But yeah, I don't want this video to drag on for too long. Thank you guys very much for watching. Stay safe. Love you guys, and I'll see you later.